guys, welcome back to Paranormal Princess, the channel for all things ghost, paranormal and spooky. If you enjoy all things ghost, paranormal and spooky, I suggest you hit that subscribe button down below. I'm here for you every Monday to give you all the spookiness you need in your life. Today's episode is going to be about the shocking tale and scary tale of Annabelle the doll. Now, it's a doll, so it's kind of like, you know, it's probably not real. However, Ed and Lorraine Warren, the Warrens first heard about Annabelle the doll in 1970 when a student nurse was given the doll by her mum. She was 28 years old, which I think is a little bit weird to be giving you. I mean, I still sleep with a teddy bear. True fact. Maybe I shouldn't have said that. She got given the doll, and the doll looks nothing like the doll in the movie The Conjuring. Still freaking scary though. This is the real Annabelle and this is the fake Annabelle. The student nurse, she lived with her roommate and she got given the doll. Obviously she was like, yay, I've got a doll now, happy. She would sleep with it at the bottom of her bed and she would wake up and it would be in a different position. I mean, obviously you move in the night and it could very well change, but she would like leave the room, she would come back in and she would discover that, like, she would leave the doll with its legs crossed and it would be lay flat on its side, or it'd be in a completely different part of the room. And things started escalating and they started to find notes that were on parchment paper, her and her roommate or flatmate, saying, help us, help me, find us. And they never owned parchment paper, so they never understood where this old paper was coming from, and they didn't understand who was writing the messages. At first they thought that it was an intruder that was playing with them, like moving the doll around, writing these notes, but it got to a point where they would come in and the doll would look like it was bleeding. And I mean, an intruder could still be doing that, I suppose, but it just freaked them out. And then everything came to a head when their friend was asleep on the couch and he woke up to the doll staring at him and he felt something around his throat, like choking him, and he couldn't breathe. And then whatever happened, he got released and he had cuts, really deep slashes, according to my research. Deep slashes in the top of his torso. Now, I don't think a doll can do that. And if it were me, and I don't know if this is because I know about paranormal stuff and I've researched like all my life about all this kind of thing, I would know that it's probably a demonic spirit using the doll to pretend that it's alive, kind of. It's not going to be the doll, is it? It's going to be something else. But they contacted a medium who came to the house, did a seance, everything like that. The medium came to the conclusion after the seance and like her reading that the doll was the ghost of a little girl called Annabelle Higgins, who was 7 years old, who had died on the land before the apartment block had been built. Which I guess would make you feel better, because if it's a little girl then it's not anything that's sinister, right? Even though it strangled her friend, and even though he had cuts, and even though it was bleeding, leaving notes. But, you know, each to their own, whatever they want to think. And the medium said that the child just needs to be given permission to inhibit the doll properly, and all Annabelle wants is love and to be cared for. They gave full permission for the demon, which is what it was, if you believe in it, to inhibit the doll. And once you give something like that permission, it can do, you're inviting it in. It's like a Ouija board, isn't it? Like, you're inviting it in and giving it permission. But I don't know why it needs permission. This is one thing that I don't understand about demons. Side note, right, sorry. But if a demon needs permission to do something, surely it's not that powerful. It's like, oh, may I? Okay. I feel like if it's something super powerful, then why does it need permission? But that's a different video and a different story. So when Ed and Lorraine showed up at their house, they gave a completely different account about, I mean, what Lorraine was feeling was completely the opposite of what the other medium said. And she said that the inhuman spirit, which is a demon, was not interested in inhabiting the doll. It was interested in inhabiting a human host, aka possession, which is the end goal of every demon's life. They just want to inhabit things. They said that it was massively dangerous. They should not have let Annabelle into the doll. They should not have given anything permission, but they already did. So they had to take the doll away, and they stored it in their museum, which is still open now. It's run by their daughter's husband, because obviously they're both passed away, and Annabelle still sits in the case that says warning, positively do not open. There was a person that went to the museum and looked at Annabelle, started taunting it and started to make a joke as if it wasn't real, and Ed and Lorraine told him to stop, or told them to stop. They wouldn't. They removed them from the building. They got on their motorbike and died on the way home. So, I mean, that could obviously be a coincidence, but still spooky, right? That's a pretty spooky coincidence. Really want to go there, and if my YouTube channel takes off, which I'm praying that it will, I want to vlog all that. Go there and make a sick video. So that's the story of Annabelle. She's not a doll that's haunted at all, and I don't think dolls can be haunted. I don't think it's like a Chucky situation where they are like running around trying to kill you, but I think that it has everything to do with demonic spirits, demonic entities trying to use our imaginations against us. Like, inanimate objects don't move on their own, but demons, spirits and everything like that can make those things move. So they know that scares us, and it's even worse if the inanimate object is human-like, because it makes it seem like, oh, that's alive and it's coming for me. That's what I think anyway. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I love doing this each week. Have any recommendations or anything that you want in the next few videos, please just comment down below and I will cover it. Make sure you check out my previous video if you like this one. That one contains video footage and my reactions of evidence of ghosts caught on camera, and it's mad, to be fair. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, let me know all your thoughts on the Annabelle case down below, and I'll see you next week.